Barbie doll gang shit, bitch, stay up in your place. Never switch up on my...
Let me explain something to y'all. What y'all women have to let go is the insecurity. Let the insecurity go. Let the insecurity go. Because see, all of this stems from the idea of you fighting for men. The same nigga that nutted in you, gave you 7 ducks that all got to cross the road on their own. That's where that insecurity comes from. The insecurity comes from you fighting for the attention, the love, and acceptance of men. So instead of you looking at people as your allies, you see them as your competition. Yo, don't tell me I'm lying. No, shorty, don't tell me I'm lying. You know why I'm not lying, shorty? You know why I'm not lying? Because you do that to your own gender of women. You do it to other cisgender women. That's why y'all can't never get the fuck along for more than 10 minutes in 3 conversations. Because the first time that you sense that this bitch has anything up on you, now you want to look for her flaws. You want to talk about her to your other friend groups and find out what's wrong with her. Cut that shit the fuck out. Period. All women. Just like the girl that wanted to get on live and talking about, oh, this is National Female Women's Day. If you can have kids and get a period. No. Separatism. You're separating yourselves. First of all, I'm a man and I can tell you that y'all not protected in this world. These men out here don't even want to give you an equal fucking paycheck. Don't you understand y'all need to stick the fuck together to be stronger in numbers? Don't you get that? You know, they ain't click yet, huh? They ain't click. That did not click for you, huh? But you want to say F all of that. Forget everything. Forget what we need to do as women. Forget all of that. Because this bitch might be able to take my man. Oh, I don't like this bitch because she could, possibly she thinks she the shit. Maybe she is the shit. And maybe if her thinking she the shit bothers you so much, you should step your fucking cookies up, shorty. Take that 42 piece off that head, lay them edges down, read a book, spend some time with yourself, getting to know yourself so that a nigga might actually respect you and value you. Your pussy alone ain't gonna do it. He can slide dick up in any pussy. Pussy's getting easier and easier. Women out here fucking like men these days. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. They finally living in their moment where they realize that they ain't even got to think like that no more. And that's they motherfucking right. But pussy is cheap these days. Pussy ain't going for high prices. You got to come harder. And stop worrying about what the next bitch doing and get yourself together and you won't give a fuck what she got going on. Period. You won't care. You won't care. Now I'm back on task. Why is it that women have such a tough time acknowledging trans women as women? Why is it so hard for you? Why? And it becomes extremely evident when you see a picture of T.S. Madison and Felicity Noir, who are 2 women that are like fucking butter. Butter. You're not clocking that. You're not going to call that out talking about she like a man. No, you're not. No, you're not. No. And that's why that post is being made. Because what you're saying is, what you see in that picture is 2 beautiful women. So you want to try to out them as if they're 2 women who hide when they both live out loud anyway. But you want to try to out them to tell other men how they need to watch out for women like this. First of all, little mama, you're perpetuating a narrative that I will not accept. This narrative that transgender women sneak around in the dark, are not secure in who they are, and feel the need to hide their identity and trick men. Baby, that's a 90s narrative that I'm not bringing into the 2010s, nor my motherfucking 2000s and 20s. You understand me? These women are out here living out loud. They got trans in their motherfucking name, calling themselves mermaids in their motherfucking captions. Ain't nobody hiding. Don't nobody need to hide. The world is moving. The world is changing, and it's making you nervous. You're fucking nervous, and you're being insecure. But you want to be the same person. You know something? This girl was on my friends list. I didn't go request her, which means she requested me. And you know, the funny thing is, most of my female audience has come along with me working with T.S. Madison. And I love y'all. to death. This is not about separating us. This is not about me showing you that I'm different than you and coming at you and none of that. To the women who come on my page and show me love and support me authentically, I love you. You're just as much a part of what I'm doing over here as anybody else. But it's also my job, and I'm just like that, and I was going to do that anyway, to educate anybody who is on my page. If you come and you watch my shit, you're going to get some education, whether you ask for it or not. Now, if you want to leave about the live, you want to leave about the message, be my guest. But I'm always going to educate. I'm always going to speak my mind. And at the end of the day, you're stronger together in numbers. You're all women. You're all sharing the same experience. If Felicity Newell or T.S. Madison goes and gets a quote on getting some work done on their house, you think that nigga gonna give her the price that he gonna give men? No, he gonna try to get over on her like a woman, right? If either one of them walk down the street and somebody think they ass is fat, they gonna catcall them in disrespect, just like they gonna catcall you, right? Y'all both put y'all panties on one leg at a time, right? Y'all both got to strap y'all bra closed so that y'all breasts don't hurt, right? So do you want to take it down and try to categorize it by who gets a period, who don't get a period, who can produce a child? You share the same fucking experience. In fact, the experience of that trans woman had to be fought for just to get what you complain about every day. Let me repeat that. That experience of that trans woman had to be fought for, ostracized, kicked out her fucking family. Just to deal with the same issues you deal with on a daily basis. Let that resonate. Why don't you stop breaking these women down and you start building them up? Why don't you start giving out hugs since you think somebody's trying to imitate you? Since you think somebody want to be like you? Ain't imitation the highest form of flattery? So then why are you trying to chop these women down if you feel that way? It's because you're threatened. Because you look at these beautiful butterflies transcend and transition into what they become, and it threatens you. Because you want to sit at home and not get your coins up. You want to go get your ass done? Go get your ass done. You want some new titties? Go get some new titties. But you're going to have to stop being lazy, get up off your ass and collect them coins before you can. Don't hate on another bitch for doing what she had to do to get her shit right. Now you mad because she looking better than you. Waist smaller than yours, hips wider than yours, ass fatter than yours, face smoother than yours, hair laid with a perfect nose. You want to be mad. Don't be mad. Be motivated. Get the fuck up. Do you. But realize you are in a community together working toward the same goals. And if you would see it that way, you would have a whole new group of women that are fighting for the same things as you. Y'all could all share National Women's Day. Y'all deserve to share National Women's Day. If you would sit down and have a conversation with these women, you would realize you have more in common than you have different. If you would sit down and have a conversation with these women, you would learn some empathy. But you want to keep seeing them as your competition or your enemy or the bitch that's going to try to steal your man. Let me explain something to you. Can't nobody steal your man. Can't nobody steal your man. Your nigga cannot want you. Can't nobody take him. You can give him away. You can give him away by picking the wrong nigga that you should have never picked in the first place. Or you can give them away by not doing what you need to do at home. But can't nobody take what's yours. Can't nobody take what's yours. And when you think that you're doing someone an injustice by going and posting their shit up, come a little closer. Let me tell you a secret, because you must not know how this shit works. So you know how you keep hearing about all them niggas that's fucking with trans women, right? You know how you keep hearing about that? I be hearing it too. You know that when you be posting them pictures and you be telling these niggas that bitch that they looking at that look like cisgender fish, you know what you telling him, right? Here they are, fellas. Come and get them. If you're into this, here go the milk and magnesia. That's all you doing. You pointing the niggas in the direction. And you're going to have a few niggas under your post that's going to hee-hee-ha with you and talk about, oh, cuz, that's why I don't even play that shit. I'm checking hands and I'm checking motherfucking Adam's apples and cuz, da-da-da. Listen, Ain't nobody being tricked. Ain't nobody being pulled that ain't want that. Let me tell you something. If you don't like dick and you like pussy, if a bitch pull out a dick, you ain't gonna like it. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna happen. Your nigga ain't going with it. If your nigga go with it, he like dick. He might not like this kind of dick. He might not want no pecs. He want them double D's. He want them bitches to clap on that back because he's sick of your strap on. Maybe that's it. Maybe he ready for the real thing. But I guarantee you, nobody tricked him into his preferences. Guarantee it. No one tricked him into his preferences. He knew what she was. All these stories you hear about the nigga, oh, I didn't know that was no man. He knew. He was probably sucking that dick. He wasn't just fucking. He wasn't just hitting and Lil Mama was covering that piece up. No, he wanted the full motherfucking experience. Let me tell you something else. Because you women love to come on these posts. Like I did that live the other day about being a verse top and I was talking my shit and the little bitch wanted to talk about, oh no, he probably wanted to fuck you. He ain't want you to fuck him. Let me explain something to you, Lil Mama. You know how many DL niggas I done put this dick up in? Let me tell you something about DL niggas. I'm going to create some psychology understanding for you. And you take a nigga that ain't been doing nothing all his life but sticking his dick up and shit. He been sticking his dick up and shit. And that to him was being straight. I put my dick in pussy. That mean I'm fucking. Guess what he want to do when he come up over here? You know what his idea of being gay is? He don't even know nothing about using that dick in no butt. That ain't what he coming over here to do. He coming over here to get stuck. He coming over here to get 10 all the way up to his motherfucking spine. And that's the nigga that want me to bang him out the hardest. It's the gays that's over here trying to climb my back and talking about let's flip-flop. That nigga ain't asked once. Once. Every time he come over, he get on his motherfucking knees and swallow my dick to the balls. Do you hear me? That's what's happening. So when you making these jokes out here, just know it's the niggas that's creeping that's taking all the dick. And I'm talking mile o dick. Not even of. Mile o dick. You want to stop this shit from happening? You want to kill the spaces? Stop being the fucking problem. Stop being the problem, because guess what? You're the reason that you're raising a little DL faggot. You are the reason that you're raising a DL faggot who is going to go make sure he gets somebody pregnant to help hide who he is. Make sure. He's going to make sure he has that little baby, your little grandbaby. And then he going to come over to these houses, to these niggas' houses, and he going to get banged out. And he going to be doing some crazy shit because he living his whole life in the dark. He living whole life in the dark. So he ain't even worried about somebody finding out that the 15 niggas ran the train on him because he don't know none of these gay niggas. He just came over for the dick. That's all. Then he gonna go back to you and lay in the bed and kiss you in your mouth with 15 dicks on his breath. Or your son gonna come in and kiss you on your cheek and all you smell is nutsack. Just nutsack and he burp and cum. Y'all are creating the problem. You women specifically, and I'm calling you out, you black, straight women. Yes, I'm calling on you. I'm calling you. You are the problem. You are holding your own community back. You want to complain about being afraid of DL men, but you only have to be afraid because you're teaching men in general, specifically young black boys, to not feel secure in their sexual identity. You're teaching them that they are a problem. You're teaching them that it is wrong to be who they are. You're teaching your counterparts that if they were ever to be caught dealing with a trans woman, that they will not be accepted by you, that they will lose their place in society. So what the fuck do you expect them to do? You think they're going to live out loud and risk all their relationships, all the love relationships they built, their family, their kids? Fuck no. They're going to keep sneaking. And you think your kid's going to be honest with you and tell you their sexuality when every time you walk past the gay in the supermarket, you frown your nose up and mumble faggot under your breath? Nah, he going to hide from you because you've made it clear what you think of him. Little do you know you speaking about your own child because you don't know what he's battling with. You don't know. Use your brain. You want this DL culture to end? Stop making it hard for people to live out loud. This is why people like me got to come up here and defend others. And I got to live so far out loud to make a point. Because women like you make it so hard for a little boy watching my video to feel secure about who he is. So hard for him to believe that he could still be who he is and accept his sexuality. Because you convince him the moment that he accepts who he is that the pink skinnies are just going to magically appear on his legs. That's what you convince him. You want shit to change? It starts with you. Funny how it ain't even your community, but you're the reason that it's happening. You create DL, not me. I'm out here teaching niggas to live out loud. I got the DL niggas talking to me in my inbox about where they are in their growth, and I'm trying to help them out. But you secretly want to keep them there. Because, see, you would rather know that your baby father is a faggot, but no one else knows. And you still fucking with him. You saw that shit in his phone. You heard that conversation. And you still fucking with him. But now you got all that hate up in your heart. Because of that secret you keeping. And that you don't want to ever get out. So you can keep living in this lie. That ain't me, ma. I ain't do it.